And we are back with segment 2 of the Remax Magnolia Show with the star of the show, Michele Cummins, and myself, Curtis Pope. Now, this is where I take a break and go get a coffee because it is a stats show, and I know you've got all kinds of stats for us.
Well, some kinds of stats. Actually, there's a major shift that's happened. So
okay.
It's pretty exciting.
You didn't pre-warn me about that.
No. I like the element of surprise.
You've worked absolutely.
This.
Yes.
Don't go anywhere. Okay, so I wanted to remind everyone about all the giveaways that we always have, and we have a couple going on right now. So check our socials at Remax Magnolia or mine at Michele Cummins Realtor, or my newsletter if you're on my newsletter to get it. And if you aren't, you should definitely get my newsletter. There's lots of great opportunities, tips, advice, news, all sorts of things on there. So just go on the website to, enter into that, or just to email me. Just reach out. Google my name. You'll find my information in my email. But okay, contest. There's the Quest for Excellence. It's a $40,000 scholarship, and it's up for grabs. So enter. Go on that Remax Canada socials, our socials. You'll find it out there. That is a great opportunity for somebody. And yes, you could win it. And also, I and my office personally have a contest going on right now of a $100 restaurant. Actually, it's a Visa card. You can use it anywhere you want. And tickets to WHL. That is hockey. So follow, like, and tag someone. And for everyone you tag on my socials, you will get an extra entry into the draw. So do it multiple times. Tag everyone you know. Remax Magnolia. Go on the Instagram, Facebook, or Michele Cummins. On both, actually. I'm doing it on both. That means 2 opportunities, multiple times. Tag everyone on both, and that's multiple times. So 2 different draws there. And so, real estate news and announcement. I don't know if you've heard, Curtis, but there's some new news that came out last Sunday. New news. Now we're suddenly the Kelsey brothers on New Heights. New news. New news.
All right, now we're just probably stealing something that's copyrighted, but, well, it's the big game tomorrow, so,
it is.
And Travis Kelsey's in there, and so we're giving the Kelsey brothers a little representation.
That's right. We're promo.
So, new news.
New news is the government announced a 2-year extension on the existing ban on foreign buyers of Canadian housing. I know we just talked to Tricia in our first segment about us Canadians buying down there in the U.S. They don't got no ban, but we got a ban. So, here in Canada, sorry, but you cannot purchase if you're a foreigner until January 1st, 2027.
Except
I know
we
it
do
seems
know
like a long
there
time.
are some ways around that, though.
Yes.
We have discussed that people have already had it figured out a workaround.
And that's a beautiful segue into a couple listings I have.
All right.
That are commercial zoned.
Which are workarounds.
That's a workaround. And there's living in both of these properties. If you are interested, and if you're a foreign buyer, but you want to put your money into Canada, you want to get into Canada, you need to live in Canada, or you have a child or somebody that needs to be in Canada, call me about those 2 properties I have that are commercial zoned with living quarters. Okay, so stats. Today is the stats show. So let's get on with that, and then we'll chat about a little bit more after the stats. But this is exciting news. Signs of stability in the Fraser Valley housing market is here and now. The Fraser Valley real estate market showed signs of recovery in January as home sales rose after 6 consecutive months of decline, and new listings more than doubled. The Fraser Valley real estate recorded a lot of transactions. That's 938 on the MLS system, and that's 12% increase from December. So really, really good. And at the new listings, that increased 151% in January. It rebounded strongly. So after the seasonal lull we had, I'm telling you, all realtors will tell you, November and December were bad. We're really bad on sales, like hardly any sales whatsoever. So this is really good news. It's showing strength in our economy, and even the BOC, they held the rates, and buyers are starting to get off that fence. They're going, I'm going to buy now, go on a multiple or a blended mortgage until the rates are down lower, and then I'll lock in. So the savvy buyers are buying now while the prices are good, because as soon as the interest rates start coming down, prices are going to start going up again. So
yeah, Shania, I talked a little bit about that last week.
Oh, good.
And how that they say, like, basically a month or 2 from now, things could get a little crazy.
Yeah. So if you're looking to buy, don't wait. Active listings were up 4% over the last month, and some other good information. But I have this whole report on my website, or just email me for it, or message me, however you want to reach out to me for it. I will give you the full 12-page report. But let's get to the benchmark price of an average detached home in the Fraser Valley is at $1,466,100, and that is a decrease of 0.4% compared to December 2023 and an increase of 8.6% compared to January. Townhouses are at $825,600, and that is a 0.1% decrease compared to December of last year and an increase of 6.9% compared to January 2023. Condos at $539,700, and that is 0.4% increase compared to December of 2023 and an increase of 6.5% compared to January of 2023. So we are now going to go into Abbotsford, and we're going to talk detached pricing first of benchmark. A 1 million, if I can speak, 171,400. So that's pretty close to the overall average price of the Fraser Valley. And that's up 12.1% compared to last year, and it's up 0.4% compared to the month before. Townhouses in Abbotsford is 644,100, and that's up 4.5% from last year, but down 0.4% from the month before. Condos are at 443,400. That's up 13.6% from last year, but down 0.7% from the month before. Langley, detached at $1,585,400. That's up 8.6% from last year, down 1.3% from the month before. Townhouses at $849,800, and that's up 6.9% from last year, down 0.6% from the month before. And apartments at $596,700, up 7.9% from last year and up 0.1% from the month before. North Delta area is detached homes, $1,350,700, and that's up 8.8% from last year, up 0.3% from the month before. Townhouses, $890,000, up 8.3% from last year, but down 1.9% from the month before. Apartments at $573,400. That's up 2.4% from last year and exactly the same as the month before. And then we have Surrey. So combining all of the Surrey area, we have detached prices at $1,599,100. That is up 8.2% from last year and down 0.1% from the month before. Townhouses at $855,100. That's up 7.2% from last year and up 0.3% from the month before. And apartments at $540,300, up 4.2% from last year and up 2.1% from the month before. And looking at our graph, and again, you can't see this on the radio, but check out the YouTube on Thursday or just ask for the stats from me and I'll send you the full 12-page report. It is showing that the market almost went into a buyer's market. And then all of a sudden in January, it popped up and it's now almost a seller's market. So it's just hovering in that balanced market from low to high. But there you have it, folks. That's the stats from the real estate board of the Fraser Valley.
All right. So there we go. And again, if people want them, they can get them off the website and they can see the full report.
Absolutely. And so I wanted to talk about a new listing. Okay. New listings are hitting the market. This is so gorgeous. I have this. Okay. You know, Curtis, that I sold phase 1 of Harrison Highlands. Harrison Highlands, the beautiful, beautiful Harrison Highlands. So there's a gorgeous home on Stromdale. It's a couple years old. It was in phase 2. It's gorgeous. It's got the most amazing views out of all the homes I've seen up there. Literally, the way this home is placed, it's called the Hatzick design, which is the new design for phase 2. It was a new design, and it's gorgeous. This is my favorite color of them, and it's that beautiful green. And the views are of this huge park, of course, the mountains, of course, the rivers, and then the huge pond that they have there, which looks like a lake from this view point. And then the way they have the house situated is back, so it's so private. You don't see anybody. They got a $20,000 shed that's there. They've got raised gardens. They've got a fully insulated and heated and painted and finished garage. Gorgeous. They've got a big generator hooked up to it. They've got this cute white picket fence. You got to see the photos and the video that I have of it. It's absolutely stunning. And the price on that one, and there's a suite, and they built the suite for their mom. So it is a high-end suite. It's got all the bells and whistles. There's courts throughout the whole house. They really spent good money in the basement suite as well. So it's not, it's high quality. It's beautiful white kitchens, all the stainless steel appliances, all the walk-in pantries with the plug-ins with the extra fridge and freezers. It's almost 4,200 square feet. And they did put a brand new chair lift that goes downstairs. So if you have somebody who can't do stairs, but you need that double living space, beautiful for a blended family. And it's only been on the market for a couple days. It is literally brand new. And I'm doing an open house today. Everyone, jump in your car and come on out and see me at Harrison Highlands. It's only 30 minutes from Mission, 45 minutes from Abbotsford, and 30 minutes from Chilliwack. Come out and see me. And the price tag is, and I'm going to be there from 2 to 4:30. And there's other open houses in the community as well. We all are doing a kind of a open house extravaganza. So there's minimum.
We're doing that again.
Yeah, I didn't really advertise it this time as such, but we did all organize it to be at the same time.
It's a more low-key extravaganza. Yeah. It's not, all the bells and whistles, but it's going on.
It is.
There we go.
And the price is $1,375,000. Such a good price for that place. Oh my gosh, you just heard the stats. And for this gorgeous new home with all these bells and whistles and the most amazing view. Okay, I can go on and on about it, but please just come and have a look. And if you can't, at least jump on the MLS, see the virtual tour, see the drone video and the cinematography video, the floor plans I have, and all the good stuff. And I do have 3. How are we on time? I know we got to go soon, folks, but I've got 3 lots in Tapadera coming up next week. And one is a double lot side by side. You get the trailer, a fully covered deck, a river pond with koi in it, over a bridge to your other lot, which is just adjacent to it with a big gazebo, and you can park an extra trailer, whatever you want. Tapadera Estates, if you all don't know, is a great place for semi-retirement or a vacation place. It is on the Harrison River. It's gated, like I said. It's got this beautiful lodge that you can rent out with a kitchen and everything, and an indoor pool, a sauna, a jacuzzi, a park with horseshoes, and it's got all sorts. It's got a laundromat if you don't have laundry in your place. But so I've got these 2 side-by-side lots, and then I have another one that has a module, so that one has a trailer, this one has a module on it, so manufactured home on it. So great place. You could live there full time. You can rent it out if you want, or you can have it as a vacation place. So that's fantastic. Those prices will be next week. And I will end our show. Sorry if I'm talking fast, but I've had a lot of coffee.
It's a stats show. We're used to it.
So the quote of the week, listen up, everyone. If you haven't already, ideas without actions aren't ideas. They're regrets. Curtis, do you know who said that?
I do know this quote, and I want to say Walt Disney, but I don't think I'm right.
Close, but really far away. Steve Jobs.
How can you be close but very far away? Because they both were based in California? That's how I get, All right. I like that one. Yeah, I did know that one. I just know who it was from. I've heard that one before. I do like that one a lot. Yeah. If people want more info on these listings and things like that, different properties you have and things that are going on with the Remax Magnolia team, where can they go?
RemaxMagnoliaRealty.com.
And join us again next week when we will talk real estate in order to unlock your real estate potential on a show where real estate is maximized. Thanks for listening.